Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and I'm just right here in my bedroom in California, hanging out. And I wanted to create what I thought was a grenade, but is not a grenade. It's actually a bomb. And I wanted to create one with a bunch of shrapnels, which also correlates with what people would consider ballistics, and also ricochets from fragmented bullets and other metals and stuff like that. Similar to this in here, or like this object here, or like this. But I've been studying a lot on cactuses, and these little things hurt. Well, I just want to show you guys a few civilized photos before I get into the more graphic stuff. But anyway, so this is a lot of fun for me. Honestly, it is. So these little demons, these little demonic little spikes are so dangerous. And I was actually looking at inventions inspired by cactuses. So let me just type that up as well. Inventions inspired by cactuses. And instantly the first one I was able to detect was the fence invention. To basically ward off birds and other predatory type of birds that would want to go into your, or into people's farming area, or whatever the case may be. So I'm actually surprised that it's not showing that. Cactus spike invention for fences, and it's pretty much like the razor sharp wire type of idea, but this one I don't think it really harms birds. it just like irritates them to not want to land and perch or whatever the whatever it may be, whatever people describe that as, or to even nest. I noticed that in a lot of newer homes, because they have this like border around the window, and it has like a depth of like 4 inches, and a lot of birds like to go on there, and they like to nest right above the tree. I mean, right underneath the eaves of a home or a building, and then they poop everywhere, and that's what homeowners don't like, all the poop. And it has acid. The poop has acid, which discolors the paint and a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, I wanted to create a grenade or bomb inspired by a cactus, by the cactus, specifically cactus needles. So let me type in cactus needles, and look at that, they actually sell them, cactus needles. So just bear with me, okay? Because I have a lot of other stuff I want to talk about. There's actually some cactus needle infections on the human body. So, these things are very, very, some of them are very poisonous, very deadly, if they're not cared after and treated in the right way. So, this is the perfect weapon to use against your enemies. And I was thinking like this, where these needles will be made out of iron and other types of metals like titanium, aluminum, or whichever metal is like the strongest and won't what's the word, inform itself. Is that the word? I don't know if it's disinform. I don't think that's the word. Like where it won't bend or break, but it will stay exactly the way it was designed, even after it's been forced out of a container in the form of a bomb or in the form of a grenade. And I was looking at some of these images, and these people have these like ball bearings. I don't really know the size of these ball bearings, but I'm pretty sure they're like, I don't know, maybe an inch, half an inch. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe they're bigger than that. Okay, depending on the size of the bomb and stuff like that. And I looked this up right here. It's called a spike grenade. And I honestly thought that a spike grenade, primarily that is used in Halo, the video game, I thought that it was something like I'm describing, but it actually isn't. I think it's a grenade that gets stuck on a surface or on a wall or on a person or something like that, kind of like a sticky grenade. Yeah, see, this is Halo with a spike grenade. But yeah, the way I was kind of thinking was to add a bunch of these needle-like spikes, like cactus spikes that will be inspired by cactuses. Okay, so different ones could be added, and I was thinking that both sides could have the same weight and balance on the ends of the needles, and each end will be sharpened, so no matter which direction it goes, gravity is going to keep that needle straight until it impacts, it penetrates it, until something causes it to stop. Okay? So imagine that. Imagine a needle, like a real needle, inspired type of grenade. And trust me, just one little thing on someone's finger, it's very agitative to the person, to the individual, whoever the individual may be. Like for me, for instance, we have some cactuses around the house, and right now I was just like planting something near a cactus, and I accidentally bumped into it because I'm slow like that. Sometimes I forget what's around me. But yeah, I mean, these are real infections on the human body from cactuses. I think. I mean, most likely, because I typed it in. Cactus needle infections on the human body. And imagine the enemy, attempting and doing their best to get these things out of their flesh, and armor, and uniforms, and helmets, and a bunch of other stuff. All their equipment. It would be horrifying. Even if it missed, there's still the potential for a soldier to accidentally touch it. And these needles could actually be poisoned in advance with I don't know, anything you people can think of that could, especially if it could, the chemical or the virus whatever it may be could withstand extreme amounts of temperature differences, then that would be the ideal solution or powder or chemical to use in dry form. That's what I'm, thinking. Like kind of like allowing metal to rust. That could be deadly. Iron, rust, cuts on a hand. Let me type in infection. So this is one right here by Getty Images. Credit Hillary Clay. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, look at that. Infected wound on hand. High res stock photo. Getty Images. Something. This is also another one right here. Infection around the hand and wrist. Virtual hand clinic, something. This is a good one as well. This is a nasty infection that could paralyze the enemy per se. This one as well. If something gets stuck in there, they can't get it out. That'll be perfect. Look at this one. Yeah, and so on and so forth. You guys get the picture. Okay. Yeah, it's a nasty bomb. Inspired by cactuses. And I love cactuses. I love succulents and water tolerant plants. They're just beautiful and so mesmerizing and captivating. But everything's in perspective, okay? Obviously, if you don't have an enemy to use this inspired cactus needle grenade or bomb, then this is a sick idea. These are like demonic thoughts for some people. But if you have an enemy that you want to neutralize, then this is the way to go about it. And especially if, like, you guys notice here in this image or this one, if you guys think of like the spike needle gun in Halo, it should be capitalized. Sorry, Halo. If you guys think about this weapon here, this needle which is more like crystallites, more like crystals. This is like salt in the form of a bullet, and when it goes into the enemy, it goes into the enemy like any other bullet, but then the chemical reaction, there's a chemical reaction and it burns. And the victim will most likely want to tear his or her own flesh to extract this acidic bullet from his or her body, because the pain would just be so excruciating that a little cut would not be compared to the pain that they are experiencing. And that's the whole idea behind this, okay? And not just that, but there could be some form of integration in this idea of mine, similar to a tube, like a pull tube with a U, tube, T-U-B-E. So within the needle will basically have some type of concentrated form of acid, or like salts, or anything else that is used in creating beautiful and nice crystals, like even with borax. I've studied this, I've done this myself, and they come out really beautiful and nice. And then Walmart also sells another form of like a kit for kids and families, and it's really nice. The needles are really long and beautiful, like they could be in a museum like nothing. So Walmart's crystal kit for kids. Yeah, and this is it right here, crystal growing. And I actually bought this for $20, okay, a long time ago. And I actually did this little experiment here at home, and my niece came over, my niece Julia, and our needles were way better than this. I mean, I'm not even lying, hands down. Like, our crystals came out way nicer than this. But if we were to dive deeper into the type of salts or minerals that are used in this type of kits for creating a variety of crystal formations. Um, we will actually learn. We will actually learn that they're using different stuff here. So includes crystal powder, 4 bags of crystal seeds, red, blue, yellow, and clear, allowing you to mix and connect your own colors, chords, or whatever. Mixing cups, 7 growing cups, 7 display stands, measuring spoons, and gorgeous instruction learning guide includes everything needed for the young scientists to easily grow the crystals and gain a deeper understanding of them. But I remember there was like specific words right here with premium ingredients, innovative tools, and a comprehensive step-by-step instruction booklet that every adult and child can understand and follow. We're sure that everyone will have a blast. Still, if you're not satisfied with the kit, we'll refund you 100% of the money, no questions asked. Okay, let me look instead at these images. Okay, maybe in here it'll have, it says 3 bags of crystal powder, but I think it had like specific names. Okay, add color seeds, crystals start to form, showing progress, done, display and stand, protect with lid. It says, warning, this bag contains chemicals that may be harmful if misused. Read caution on the other side carefully. So it might have been that. It might have been that I took the time to read these instructions, okay? That's why I can't really remember like everything. But it's just science, it's nothing like there's nothing mysterious about this video. People get killed all the time by landmines and missiles, AI technology, self-guided missiles. So, I'm not the enemy here. I'm just sharing my ideas with everyone. So take it however you people want. Alright. It says this kit contains chemicals that may be harmful if misused. Read cautions on individual containers carefully. Not to be used by children except under adult supervision. Choking hazardous small parts, not for children under 3 years. So yeah. Anyway, you guys get the drift. You guys get the idea. So yeah, this type of stuff could technically be added within interlocked, and also with some type of pockets, for the chemical to rest into and eventually sand it down so only the metal could be exposed. And then it could have other layers of paint or like acids, like in paint form, that will only be activated with water. In this case, with blood. The human body is made up of like approximately 75% of water. So, if you get hit with one of these, good luck. But anyway, I was thinking that from the sky, the Air Force could actually drop some of these spike balls by the beach. And I'm just writing it down like this, just for the sake of the video and for me to show you people. Okay, so this is like humane stuff, okay? This is stuff that, regular people would type and look for, okay? But what I'm talking about is for the military. Like, like primarily fucking World War II. So like this, I don't know what they're called, but they're right here. It says beaches during the Normandy invasion. So this is what I'm referring to. So a bunch of these could be created within the bomb, at a smaller scale to penetrate the boots of the soldiers. Soldier boots with a nail inside, or something like that. Or nail penetrated inside. Yeah, kind of like this. It says Calvar puncture resistant, but obviously these things will be created where it can actually go through the boots as well. Okay, so imagine that. And then they're trained not to take off their boots. Like, that's a big no-no, from what I heard. So basically it will look like this. If you guys can picture my flow of things here. They could be dropped down from the sky with Air Force, and they'll go into the ground partially, but the majority of it will stay above ground. So it could be like it could have like a nail head to kind of stop the penetration into the soil or sand or whatever it may be, and it could have a weight at the bottom so it could actually go into the soil, and they could always be pointed in the upwards direction at all times, with the needles upwards and not downwards. And a simple gravity laws. You know, the something that weighs whatever's heavier is going to, go down first, headlong. So yeah, it's simple. So yeah, so some things of this nature, but obviously with a bunch of spikes, and obviously using, like state of the art metals and I don't know, like alloys or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't really mind or focus too much on protecting the metal from rust or corrosion or whatever. I think that if that is, like or neglected, I think it'll be fine because the corrosion could actually infect the enemy, which will be good, to neutralize the enemy and to prevent, like flanking, for instance. Soldiers flanking the enemy. So okay, so we have an overview, map of what flanking is. So right here we have an enemy, and this enemy is flanking them from their left. They're coming in from the side over here and flanking their defensive measures or tactics or whatever right here. And then these people are doing the same thing by sending soldiers out this way and other equipment and robots and tanks or whatever it may be out this way. It's similar to this moving element and then supporting element. So I don't know which one is moving or this one is moving, it says it, but I don't know who they're looking at. Most likely, well, they're focused on like one, and then flanking means they're going to sneak behind them and slaughter them, and before you know it, they're all dead. And that is a successful definition of flanking the enemy. That's why in Halo, when you people are playing Halo, the little enemies, they say, they're flanking us, they're flanking us. Halo enemies shouting out, they're flanking us. They're flanking us. Yeah, but it's the little. Well, let me see. Let me just say that once, or write it down once. They're flanking us. Shouting out. They're flanking us. Yeah, by these little guys right here. I think it's these little guys. Yeah, these little guys. I forget what they're called. But these little guys here, they always say stuff like grenade, and if they shout out grenade, it's either they're throwing a grenade or it's referring to the enemy throwing in a surprise grenade attack. So, however you people look at it, these people are communicating all the time and out loud. And yeah, they say they're flanking us. They're flanking us. And yeah, it's pretty cool the way that they communicate, the way that I don't know. Halo's super cool. I love Halo. So anyway, so with this spike grenade, inspired by the cactus idea that I'm sharing with all of you, let's say we are the enemy. No, we are this red box, and this is the enemy, the blue boxes, and we call air support to throw in some spike grenades right here and all around us. Now we won't even have to worry. We won't even have to move. We could just wait for the enemy to come in and injure themselves and cause self-infliction upon themselves, and most likely we will be hearing some gunshots because they'll be committing suicide and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is one deadly bomb, one deadly grenade, one lethal form of a weapon that could be used against enemies. Yeah. And I just noticed right here a gun. And I remember there's those like grenade. They're kind of like grenade launchers. But they're weapons. Grenade weapon. It's a weapon. Weapon with grenade. 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 Hold on. Weapon with grenade. Well, I should have wrote firing weapon with grenade launcher. Integration. So it's integrated. There's an interrogation. Integration is put together with live fire, obviously, and like a grenade launcher. You know, it looks like this. So at the top you have the weapon, and at the bottom you have the grenade launcher. So it actually throws it further than a human can toss a grenade. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool weapon. So anyway, some rounds can actually be created for these type of weapons. So and these things could be made on a universal level. Talk about a surprise attack. These people won't even see it coming. Well, anyway, I gotta go take a piss. So give me 1 minute, And hopefully I don't lose my train of thoughts. Or my train of thoughts. Because I have multiple train of thoughts. And I have to take a shit. And I have to urinate. And I have to drink more alcohol. And I have to go outside and smoke a cigarette. And I have to do other things. I have to get ready for work. I have to get some food in my system eventually. You know, I'm over here doing the civilized stuff, the civilized living, and I'm over here sharing this type of crazy stuff, nonsense. But you know, I enjoy it. I don't have nothing else to do. I'm bored in my room, so I just wanted to drop this video for those of you who may be interested in it. I mean, some people will be like, some of you will just overlook it, like whatever, and then accidentally step on Francisco's futuristic invention. Like, oops. Didn't see that one coming, did you? And it's all inside of your foot. It went right through your boot. Eesh. And then someone has to pry it out. Someone has to pull it out if they can. Because there's going to be one sharp little demon. Nasty motherfucker. And then good luck ever seeing your foot again thereafter. The chances of recovering, 0. Slim to none. So, and that's just one little taste of the power behind this inspired cactus deadly weapon. Mega Mind laughing his ass off. Here it is. What is it called again? Megatron? No, monstrosity. The girl, she would always say, I forget her name, Tarzan. No. Her name is... What is her name? Well, anyway, she would be like, you have to save Megatron? No. I forget the town. Hold on. Mega Mind town name. Metro City. Oh, you have to save Metro City. Metro City. And if you guys watch this movie, it's incredible. I love this movie. This movie is something. It's a movie that I can watch over and over and over and over and over again. And every time I watch it, I'll learn something new. That's how beautiful and relaxing and calming and loving and peaceful this movie really is. And if you don't believe me, you know, watch it when you're drunk. Watch the movie when you're sober. Watch the movie when you're high. Watch the movie when you're tired. Watch the movie when you're not tired. Watch the movie when you're I don't know. Like, watch the movie when you're sleeping. Like, set an alarm. And then just wake up out of nowhere and just watch the movie. And just analyze how it affects your brain. Because, believe me, it's going to affect you differently each and every single time. It's going to fuck you in ways you never thought of. It's going to brain fuck you. Have you people ever been brain fucked? That's what these YouTube people are doing. Like, look at me. I'm doing this. And abracadabra. And you people are just like stuck on your phones. And then you swipe up and you look at the other video. That's called being brain fucked. So anyway, yeah, trust me, it happens to me all the time. And then the wisdom and knowledge, it fucks me all the time too. Even my own thoughts, they begin tormenting me. I toss and turn in bed. I'm thinking about this idea, and then this other idea, this other thought, and this other thoughts. If it's not this thought, it's this other thoughts. And then this other thought and idea overcomes the previous one. And now I'm thinking about some other shit. And that's how my life is. That's how my brain works. My brain is something else. But anyway, yeah, what was it, Metro City? Metro City. I forget her name. It's like, it's there. At the tip of my tongue. I'm thinking like Conrad. No, not Conrad. Fuck. I gotta look it up now. Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne. I remember now. Roxanne. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And Satan. And the demons and the angels. And everything created that is seen and unseen. Everything that came and went. And that is to come. The universal forces of the world. Thank you for allowing me to remember Roxanne's name. That's her right here, look at this. Isn't she just the best? I just want to suck all over her tits. Like a fucking leech. I wanna fucking just jump at her tits like crocodiles jump at their prey. And they go and fuck them somewhere. Underneath the fucking water. Before they eat them. They most likely... What's the word again? You know, like when you marinate the meats, they marinate them. Marinates. They marinate them somehow before they eat them. Oh. It's such. It's so beautiful. If you people really just stop and enjoy life without money, without the world's problems, it's beautiful. Without any food, without anything, actually. But anyway, I really gotta go take a piss. I'm fucking peeing on myself just thinking about it. And this video may be disturbing to some viewers, so if it's disturbing you, just don't watch it. Just swipe up. Go watch the next video. Because I'm about to go outside and smoke me a cigarette and take a piss as you guys watch my face. Hey, ando grabando un video. Yeah. Hold on, I'll come right back. My dad's outside, and I don't want him to see this crazy rated R, X-rated R video, or to be in it, because for safety reasons. My laptop, it has a mind of its own. It likes to turn off on me. Oh wow. I was holding that in for a while. Say no to drugs, kids. I don't even know who thought about all this evil stuff in this world, but it sure wasn't me. They call it defensive measures, quote unquote. Defensive measures. Begin quotes. Defensive measures, end quotes. Yeah, we can all play this game. Isn't it? Isn't it fun? Some of us get the long stick of the game, and some of us get the short end of the stick. But you know what I like to say? If one fucks it up for everyone... No, wait. It goes like... If one person fucks it up... Or if one person fucks up, it fucks it up for everyone. But believe me, I'm not the one fucking it up for anyone. Okay, now let's just I was gonna go inside the house, but I'm still smoking my cigarette. It's a beautiful day out in California. That's within the United States of America, by the way. In case you people are foreigners, you people are watching this from another country and you're like, what the fuck is California? What is California? Is that a weapon? Like, no, don't worry, it's not a weapon. It's just a state within California, the country of the United States of America. Like, what the fuck is California? Never heard of it. What is that, like some type of foreign object? Some type of foreign fucking entity? Or some shit? Some type of Secret Service weapon? Or bomb? Or keyword? Like, no. No. It feels good to let this out. I've been thinking about it for like a week. I'm trying to make the most out of it. In case you people haven't realized. But I'm sane. I'm good. I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna go to work. So I'm in my right state of mind, people. I'm not a weapon of mass destruction here. Okay? This is just another idea that you people could do or not do. Is optional. But check this out. Check this out, people. See all these cactuses? I've been poked by them. I go in here and I clean up all the grass as much as I am able to. But you see this grass that I didn't pull out? It's because I most likely got poked. I got stung by these beautiful cacti plants. Oh, and if people want to buy some, I'm selling them for my dad for like $20, $25 each. And they're pretty tall, like 2-3 feet. And they took years to grow. And when you guys go to the store and you guys buy a little thing like this, it's like $12. I think I bought this one for like $12. This little one right here. You know, for self-propagating plants. But I loved it. I loved the design, the concrete work, the way it's round and beautiful. Look at that. It just goes good with the garden design here that I got going on. if I may say so myself, I'll pop one of those things in here. Look at that. See that? Right there. I got some other ones here, some artificial ones with cements. Got another one in here that's artificial. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful world, you know, and we have to do whatever it takes, we have to do whatever's necessary to keep and maintain the peace amongst the people and the diversity of people and the different cultures and backgrounds and different experiences that people had or have had, and experiences that they will in the future undergo. For instance, like the Twin Towers and other terrorist attacks. So as people grow older, they learn to hate certain people. It's just part of this life. It's a crazy world that we live in. And that's why I wanted to share this video with all of you. Not because I'm evil, or I'm trying to hurt people or inflict people with infections and slow, agonizing death, but because I know a thing or two about movies and war from movies. In the news, the news is always talking. They're always talking about something bad going on. If it's not this problem, it's this other problem. If it's not that problem, it's another problem, and so on and so forth. It's a brain fucking, all of us. And if it's not people, it's Mother Nature. So it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, let me search that up real quick. Natural. They're called natural acts of God. That's what the human race has classified these acts as. Tornadoes, earthquakes, wildfires, hailstorms, droughts, freezing temperatures. So at the end of the day, I don't even understand why people are fighting against each other. It's beyond me. I look at it like a bunch of ignorance and stupidity. Well, yeah. Anyway, I should probably just end this video. But, oh shit, I can't even go that way. But, I'm gonna go through my other little tabs here. Maybe I'll be able to throw in, a few other ideas. Let me see if I can open this thing. Yeah, I can't open it. I'll just go around. Yeah, whatever. Stupid ideas. Ahorita voy a salir. Yeah, whatever, Francisco. Just another one of those moments of yours. But as you people are out there enjoying life, I'm in here in my room, practically incarcerated, doing some solitary confinement and down days like a motherfucker. Because they're only paying me a little bit of money just to get by, just to buy food and the necessities of life. And everyone's flipping me off. Because I'm not driving that nice car. I don't live in that nice, beautiful mansion. I'm not taking trips left to right. I'm not the one bragging about how many bitches I have. And how many fucking fast cars I have. And all the chauffeurs and, human servants under me, serving me, bringing me food and catering to me and babying me. Nope. But yeah, anyway, these are just some ideas, for all of you to kind of just trip out on and to interact with. Because, who's thinking about stuff like this? If anything, people in the military are thinking about stuff like this, not civilized people. They're thinking about money, and they're thinking about the next girlfriend they could have, or the promotion they could get, or continuing their educational studies so that they could get promoted and get a higher salary rate. Stuff like that. And I tried everything except education. But I'm self-trained. I educate myself through what our ancestors provided us with. And that's the internet, YouTube, and other media sources, and the open World Wide Web source of information. So yeah, it's beautiful. This world is beautiful. But like I said, it's all in perspective. Because some people are thinking about how they can torture their enemies. And some people are thinking about sunrise photography. There it is. And it's beautiful. They're out there without a care in the world. enjoying themselves. Enjoying life to the fullest extent possible. So much so that some people, they go skydiving for sports. They rent boats and jet skis, and they go out and snowboard and surf on the ocean waves. You know, the whole 9 yards. So, this is the stuff that I love to dwell on. And I want each and every single person to enjoy this type of lifestyle, just like regular civilians. I mean, I think if I was in the military, the army, or whatever, I would resign. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna go out there to war. What the fuck for? These people are just gonna go at it, kill each other, and one of them is gonna declare victory. We got the victory. They're gonna go celebrate. They're gonna go and celebrate. Like, okay. Like, why go through all that trouble? Especially now, since we have AI technology and it's enforcing the laws, it's protecting people, it's giving even people in the military peace of mind, and technically we don't have to have any more civil wars or things of that nature. It's more like the militaries are there in case an enemy force or like entity tries to rise up and take people out and hurt people. So that's what I love the most about AI technology. Because there's a lot of people out there, like police officers, who just focus on crime. Violent crime offenses and stuff like that. And Elon Musk is talking about the Tesla humanoid robots, and they've been featured in some of his concerts. They're there dancing, serving people drinks, and I believe that humanoid robots are the future of combating evil within this world, to the point where eventually all evil and even just the thought of someone doing evil against others will be detected with computers. So, it's called crime prevention. There's actually a movie like that where this guy wanted to bomb the world, and I think these soldiers went into the future, they went to the future where the bomb took place, but they disarmed the bomb, and they saved a lot of people. And then at the same time, they were able to arrest the people that were going to blow up this city, this city in the movie. And this city was like, the population there was, I don't know, like New York's population. New York's population, which is way over the millions. 258 million people. So yeah, that movie was super cool. I actually love that movie. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, things are just, everything's in perspective, Yeah, but there's a bunch of cactus needles compilation images. These weren't the results I was expecting. Let me rephrase this. The various cactus needles in the world. And I know world has to be capitalized, but interesting. I was honestly expecting to see like different kinds of eyes. Or let's type in animal eyes, like this. There's a bunch of different type of eyes. Even look at the fly. The fly's in there. The fly. And it's eyes. And it has a bunch of little, it's kind of like a crystal and patterns. I don't know, if you guys look into that, it's pretty cool how a fly can see. But anyway, I was hoping that that the needles would be displayed in this type of fashion. So let me type in cactus needles. Yeah, because there's a bunch a bunch of little designs that that could be technically designed for, you know, these weapons, for defensive measures. Similar to the other things that you people seen in my video in Normandy, the beaches of Normandy, with those spike balls. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to end this video and do some more civilized stuff. Oh, like play Halo, for instance. Or Call of Duty. Black Ops 6. Nuketown. That's called, no, that should be like hashtag Nuketown. Nuketown. Call of Duty. What? I was expecting to see the plume. Oh, there it is. All Nuketown explosives. There it is. The plume of smoke. From some type of atomic bomb. Nuketown 2025. Wow, look at this. What is this, a trap? Whoa. For a second, this looked like the Venus flytrap, but for humans. Atomic bomb. Well, anyway, this could only be played by mature audiences. So, and this video could only be viewed by mature audiences. Okay? This is not for the little kiddos. Obviously. Oh, there it is. Welcome to Nuketown. And in Call of Duty, I'm on this rank with the Raven, the Black Raven, which you people call or referred to as Black Hawks or Crows. And these represent a different level, a different level of ranking. But then the stupid Xbox broke down on me. So here I am, creating videos instead of playing video games all day. Which kind of sucks in a way, because I miss playing it each and every single day that passes by. I just miss playing. But anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, I mean, talk about a choice of weapon out of all the other weapons created in this world that we all live in. Look at this one. This one looks cool. Black spiked steampunk baseball grenade. I mean, I would like to see something like this in the designs. But I don't know. Maybe this could cause self-infliction. So maybe not like this. I don't know. This one looks cool. Matisse Shivery Spike Grenade. Spike bomb head. Wow. If there is a bomb that was about to take out myself and other people, this would be the last thing I would ever see. All the way until it would hit the ground. Because I mean, what else would I look at? It would be, I mean, look how beautiful it looks. And there's no running. There's no outrunning this, you know? No siree, Bob. Look at this one. Wow, my stomach is growling. It's hungry. I'm hungry for a deal. I'm hungry for the sharks to offer me a deal. Shark Tank. Mark Damien. Mr. Wonderful, Barbara, I forgot her name. Damien, no, that's Mark Cuban, and some other people that I recognize, but I don't know their names. But yeah, look at that. You see these little spikes? Gotta watch out for them spikes. And these are billionaires out there enjoying life, investing in people's ideas and watching them work for them. These are very smart, educated people. And it's my dream to one day become like one of them. That's why I do everything that I do. I'm not here wasting my fucking time. I'm not a dumb fucking imbecile, ignorant motherfucker, as some view me and have classified me as. No sorry, Bob. Excuse me. Excuse my rude fucking manners. Oh, maybe we should call it the shark bite bomb. The shark bite grenade. Or maybe the cactus bite grenade. Cactus bite bomb. Or something like that. I don't know. I mean, play around with the names and the business name and the ideas and the designs. Modify it the way you want. I don't give a shit. I will never see it. I will never use it. And hopefully, I will never be exposed to it. Okay, you smart ass motherfucker. So that's how you want to play? I could already hear people talking shit. But it's okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind the negative feedback. And negative feedback is better than no feedback at all. Right? So, it's all a sales point. It's all a sales approach. I'm selling motherfuckers on these ideas. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because it only takes one idea, one deal, one perfect connection that is godly, intervened, like an intervention of sorts. So, fuck the rest. But once I get that deal, like, I could give a fuck about what the fuck you're doing and involved in as well. Like, fuck you too. Just like, you people are saying that to me, or regarding me, or about me. Like, fuck these guys. Like, yeah, right back at you. Because in this matrix, within this world that we live in, we can all get immersed in our own little worlds. In our own little world. And that's all I want at the end of the day. So, yeah, just like these people. They're right there just hanging out, doing their own thing, eating, celebrating, tasting food, trying out products, sharing their own opinions and thoughts, investing if they want or not. It's an easy procedure. It's an easy it's easy money. It's an open book test, and I could do this all day long. And just like Mr. Wonderful says, I could crush you like the little cockroach that you are. With my two little fingers. Oh, there he is. Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, I would hate to get in his bad side. If he were the one to offer me the deal, like the first deal, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you other sharks. I'm going with this guy. Because he's an asshole. And I'm an asshole. But, I love to be scolded. I love to be taught, and I love when people preach at me. I love when people preach to me, because it builds me up. It causes me to become stronger and better, even if I'm in the wrong. Like, okay. Or even if I'm not in the wrong. Sometimes I dissect that negativity. Well, it's positivity, but for me it's negativity. But it's all about learning. And it's like brain fucking me. And in that brain fucking, it creates newer thoughts. Newer reasoning and logic that I could use to my advantage. So, I try not to ever allow negativity to get the best of me. I fuck negativity for a living. I brain fuck it myself. If it was a physical thing, I would be fucking it. Just so I could learn more. Even if it wasn't a fuckable thing, I would still try to... I'll manage. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Because people are not going to be playing these games with me. You know, these are billionaires. You know, not people that are in the rat race. Like the cash flow game. CASH flow board game. And a lot of my relatives know about this game because of a friend that we had. His name is Ken Lindbergh. Very nice guy. Very close friend of mine. But yeah, cash flow. And here are the people who are stuck in the rat race. That's me right now. In the rat race. But I just can't wait to leap out. And start making some turns right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn. Kind of like NASCARs, but I think they do left turns instead of right turns. But there's just more freedom. In other words, look at how to get out of the rat race. So I think this game had a lot to do with the way that I think. Investing in things that other people don't want. Whether it's a home for sale, a fixer-upper, apartment complex, a fourplex, 12plex, stocks, whatever it may be. It's all in this game. It's a great game, by the way. Great fucking game, if I may say so myself. And I'm a Trump supporter. I love Trump. I love my country. Trump. Make America Great Again, 2024. And it was a t-shirt, but I converted it into a banner. See that? It's a beautiful little banner. And then over here, it's like entering an art museum. Make America Great Again. My grandma gifted me this, by the way, as a United States state flag. Trump. Never surrender. Make America great again. I have my a police prayer. It says, Lord God, be my protection as I protect others, my strength as I enforce the law, my guide as I lead all to justice, and my source of good as I work against evil. Amen. Then I have the microphone here. Mic check 1 2. 1 2 3. Check check. Security notice. This property is protected by AI technology. And then down there it says cops. With a little Instagram camera logo. With emojis, modern day awareness of surveillance cameras and CCTV and stuff of that nature. And here's Trump with his beautiful wife. And this is my vision board. Because I, people, one day want to become the President of the United States of America. That's why I have this back here. This right here is my backdrop, by the way, when I record videos. See? Doesn't it look more professional? But just imagine the United States flag with my suit on, nicely combed hair, possibly no facial hair, or maybe some facial hair. No beer on my hand, no smoking, just strictly dickly business, and crushing my competition. Just like Mr. Donald Trump does with his competition. Regardless of what these fucking hoes have to say about the matter, people are gonna hate all. They're gonna hate all the time anyway. They're gonna hate. They're gonna straight fucking hate. That's what they do best. That's what people do best. If it's not the rappers talking shit and bragging about how great they are, like Mr. Eminem, Mr. Dr. Dre, Mr. Ice Cube, comedians like Kevin Hart, George Lopez. They portray themselves as the greatest. So people recognize them and respect them as the greatest. So, I know these things. I'm educated as well. And if I never become the president of the United States, which I doubt, I pray and hope that I will be in heaven. Because I have a thing or two up my... I have a thing or two up my sleeve, or whatever however you people want to word it, that I want to teach God. Because if you guys study my videos, all of my videos, all of my content, it's all revolved around AI technology. So, AI technology is the way to go. But enough about myself and these ideas. I just wanted to draw back from all that military gore and horror stuff. The deaths, the killings, the torture, the pain, all the families that were destroyed and are broken up due to war. It's just it's just I mean I can't put it in other words besides hell on earth. And in the Bible, in the Holy Bible, so help you God, north, east, south, west. I don't know, my mind's spinning. I don't even know. I forgot what I was going to say, and I don't give a shit that I forgot because now you guys are not thinking about the negativity. I know I'm not. Fuck the bullshit. I broke my hands without going to war. I broke my ankle. Oh, I fractured one of my bones in on my foot without going to war. I think when I was younger, the doctors said I had asthma. When I was like 9, I got like a brain trauma, concussion, because a lamp fell on my head. And I had to get stitches. I had great bodily injuries afflicted upon me. And when I was going to school, they classified me as a special ed student with special education student. I was considered what's the word again? What's that classification again? It's like with the inability to learn, like a learning disability. So, although I'm able to retain a lot of information and stuff like that, all this information, it fucks with my mind. It really does. It brain fucks me. So I could never focus on one thing and one thing alone. So that's why I love my job as a handyman, because we're constantly we're multitasking. And that's what my mind does. So I could do that all day long. One day we could do roofing. The next day we're doing fucking flooring. The next day we're inside of a fucking restroom fucking fixing tile. Remodeling the whole restroom. Painting. Texturing. The next day I'm inside of the fucking kitchen. I'm installing fucking cabinets. I'm fucking assembling the cabinets. The next day I'm doing the backsplash. One day I'm doing this, the next day I'm doing that. One day I'm installing appliances. One day I'm out there in the sun. One day I'm inside of the house in the fucking AC. And then the next day I'm not in the house. I'm outside in the fucking scorching heat or in the rain. So that helps me out psychologically. So people may be wondering, like, what's wrong with Francisco? Why is he willing to do all this work for only $18 an hour? Question mark. I don't know. You people tell me. You people tell me, because the last time I checked out the scene, people were fucking jumping out the building. Falling to their deaths and shit. I mean, you tell me what the fuck to say and how I should say it. Because this whole life has me mind fucked, just like each and every single one of you. You know, but I don't believe in countries and division. I believe in world unity. I believe in the ISS, International Space Station. All the countries working as one, in love and harmony, with peace of mind. Like the Bible says, work it says in all you're doing, in all you're doing, work to live at peace with one another, or some shit like that. It's a scripture, okay? It says, the phrase, in all you're doing, work to live at peace with one another, is not a direct biblical quote. It is a paraphrased and contextualized version of several biblical passages that emphasize the importance of striving for peace and unity in various aspects of life. Right here, Romans chapter 12, verse 8. It says, the verse states, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 12 through 18. This passage emphasizes appreciating those who lead and work among believers, living in peace with one another, and urging believers to admonish the disorderly, encourage the faint-hearted, support the weak, and be patient with everyone. Romans chapter 12, verse 16. This passage encourages believers to live in harmony with one another, emphasizing the importance of unity and mutual respect in the Christian community. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 3. This verse encourages believers to strive to preserve the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. That's what I believe in, people. World peace. World peace. Even though we are all, in a way, pierced with a thorn in our flesh, which is also scriptural, a thorn in the flesh. I was thinking throne, but no, not throne. Thorn. Thrown in the flesh is a biblical metaphor most famously used by the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7 to describe a persistent affliction or struggle. It signifies something that causes pain, irritation, or discomfort and is not easily removed or overcome. Paul used this term to refer to a specific hardship he faced through the exact nature of its debated. Well, anyway, that's what it says. That's what is written down here, so I just read it. Whoa, my stomach is really hungry. Or maybe it's all psychological. Maybe it's trying to communicate with me. Dory, can you hear me? Maybe it's trying to speak well. Dory, speaking well. In Finding Nemo, the movie, can speak well. Oh wow. Hello, don't be rude. Say hi. Hello, my name is Nemo. Hello, my name is Dory. Wait, what were we just discussing again? Ladies and gentlemen? Because I totally wait, am I the only one that's thirsty? Or are you guys thirsty as well? Drink responsibly, my friends. Drink responsibly. Oh, I forgot to say. I forgot to write down my friends, because that's what this guy says in the commercial ads. Disclose responsibly, my friends. What? Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Stay thirsty, my friends. Facebook.com/Dos Equis. Cerveza Dos Equis. Dos Equis. You guys are all familiar with this guy, right? Drink responsibly, my friends. It says, I read that drinking beer is bad for you, so I quit reading. Stay thirsty, my friends. I read that drinking beer is bad for you, so I quit reading. Stay thirsty, my friends. Oh, drink responsibly, in moderation. It's actually is good for you. Oh, I get it now. So it's actually good for you. That wheat, beautiful wheat, that has been fermenting for who knows how long. Just in there doing its work, working its magic. You know, like Jesus Christ, when he converted the 12 barrels. What? Into wine? Remember that story? That miracle? Wait. What? Wait. Jesus story. You just have to go to church to learn this stuff. That's why I love going to Crossroads Church here in Corona with Pastor Chuck and his wife Pam Boer and a bunch of other pastors and preachers there and stuff like that. You know, just it fuels me. It feeds me with the fire. I don't know. That's what Eminem said. Feed me the few to fuel the fire. Eminem. No. Eminem. It says the lyrics, feed me the fuel, the few. Feed me the few. The fuel, the fire, Eminem, are a snippet from Eminem's song Fuel. The phrase is a metaphor suggesting that he was given just enough to start something, then fueled by that initial spark, he ignited something even bigger, more massive, more extravagant, like the Big Bang Theory. Like a vine that starts from a seed and takes over a forest. He ignited something even bigger, like a fire. The Eminem part seems to be a stylized or rhythmic way of saying Eminem. Wow. How magical. Anyway, you know, now that I'm looking at these bottles, everyone, I'm thinking about the Palisades fire. You guys remember that fire in California? Palisades fire. Well, anyway, I was watching a real estate video on YouTube, and there's actually Palisades wine, and it was super cool because the Palisades fire barely happened shortly after watching this this real estate video on YouTube. And yeah, they have Palisades that was pressed and everything and bottled in Palisades, California. So it's super cool. I think it may be this one. And I'm talking about there was a ton of bottles. Beautiful bottles. Almost like hundreds of them. So I was thinking in my mind, whoa, those right there, the value. They spiked up. So for people who are not really aware of what is happening in the world, this is a great investment opportunity for some of you to buy them all up. Well, anyway, I mean, if I had the money, you people would know what the fuck I would be investing in. That's history, that's culture, that's something that was, and most likely not to crush anyone's hearts, but that will never be again. It will never be the same. So there's value in that. A lot of value. You know, and if people can't rebuild, at least they could buy a bottle of wine. So that's a sales point right there. I'm selling millions of bottles. I probably already sold out. As a matter of fact, I did. They're all sold out. I became a billionaire overnight. Trillionaire. And whatever else is beyond that. The unforeseen. Just zeros everywhere. The Matrix. Zeros and ones everywhere. 0 0 0s, 1 1 1, 0 0 0, 0 1 1 1, 0 0 1 1 1, 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1, 0 0 0 5. Wait, what? 5? I don't know where that 5 came from. I started thinking about numbers. See what I'm talking about? I forget. Dory moment. Okay, that's enough. God bless you all, and have fun fucking yourselves.